Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. I just want to come to you guys real quick. I'm on my way to work. It's late at night right now. I work graveyard shift, essential worker, so I gotta be there. But real quick, it wouldn't be right if I didn't use my platform to spread the word about this virus, man. We can sit up here and listen to these reaction videos. We can sit up here, pop their ass, do these try-on hauls, makeup videos, and so on and so forth. But if we can't use our platform to actually spread something positive, that's going to help us, then what the heck we got the platform for? I'm not going to sit here and host, 800 and something people on my platform, almost 2,000 and some people on my IG, and then my Facebook, and not put something positive out there. Everybody knows we dealing with this pandemic. We're dealing with this virus going around, and the shit is not funny. The stuff is not, it's not fun. It's at the point right now that it's not fun. This is not fun. And in the beginning, everybody thought this was a joke. We sat here and we let all the politics and who you going for, who you not going for, influence you on what you believe in as far as this virus. And it's really sad because it shouldn't take thousands and thousands and thousands of people all over the world to die for us to take it serious. You know what I'm saying? And I can't sit here and say that I'm not one of them. Initially in the beginning, I sat here and thought, man, this is crazy, man. It can't be that serious. It can't be that serious. Why? Why did I think that way? Because I'm living in a time where I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything to the severity before in my life. So to have something like this happen is very hard for somebody like myself and my age and younger than me to take it serious, because it's something so far out that we can't even wrap our minds around it. And that's the reason why we have idiots. And yes, I'm calling them idiots. We have idiots that's continuously going out there and gathering in groups. Idiots that's continuously, going out there and having their little parties and having their little barbecues and continuously going out in their little groups and going, on their little social workouts and all that kind of stuff. They're not taking the social distancing serious. So yeah, yeah. It's crazy, right? It's crazy, right? And it's really sad that every time we turn on our social network, we turn on our computers, we turn on our phones, we tune in to Facebook, we tune in to Instagram, we tune in to YouTube, we tune in to whatever your social networking or social platform you get on. You're going to see a video of somebody pleading with us to please do what's right. You know what I'm saying? You're getting people on there that's lost multiple family members because of this virus. And still, we have people that just won't do right. Still. You know what I'm saying? We got people on there who have survived the virus. And yes, the survival rate is high. But think about it. There are so many people out here in this world, and I'm talking about worldwide, that has this virus, but they're too scared to go get checked because they don't want to hear the words, "you're positive." So there are tons of people walking around right now that are positive, that don't know that they're positive, just because they have a little sniffle or they have a little cough. They feel fine. They feel great because, like they said, you can be a carrier and you will feel fine. And if you're a healthy individual, you can walk around here feeling great. but still you're a carrier and you've been exposed to the virus. And because you're a carrier and you've been exposed, you are getting other people exposed to the virus who might not have the health, the superb health that you have. So we got people online pleading for help, pleading to get people to understand that this is not a game. What is it going to take, guys? Why does it take us to have somebody die within your family for you to understand that this is not a joke? Why does it have to be something that is right in your backyard or your front yard to take it serious? Why does it take that? Why does it take you having to catch the virus for you to take it serious? I'm sitting in my car right now. I got 2 types of masks. Okay? And another cloth one in my glove compartment that was made for me. It's not a game, y'all. It's not a game. I walked into a local store. The cash register, both cash registers did not, both clerks at the cash register did not have a mask on. They didn't even have the protective glass in front of them at the counter to protect them from us and us from them. They didn't even have that. And every individual that came into the store did not have a mask on or gloves. And I looked at the numbers in my city, and they're ranging almost in the thousands. From are you serious? Are you serious? And here we are complaining about being, on lockdown. Supposedly, you don't even know what a lockdown is unless you've been in jail. You don't know what a lockdown really is unless you've been in prison. But because you've been restricted to go outside, or you've been restricted to stay home, a stay home order, all of a sudden you can't deal with a little bit of time at home. This frightens me, because something like this shows me that as a nation we are not prepared for something major to happen. It scares me because I can speak for California, we're on the brink of something major happen, a major disaster like a major earthquake or something. And something like this shows me that we are not prepared as people. It took something like this for people to panic and freak out and go into the stores and buy up everything. You know what I'm saying? Fighting in the stores for stuff. Not helping your neighbors. Hoarding these freaking masks to the point where people are lying and saying they don't have none when they know that they got boxes of them. When there are people inside the hospitals who are begging, who are on the front line and are begging for these masks. They're the ones who's protecting you and me and everybody else who comes up in there with a virus that wants their life saved, but yet they cannot even freaking get a mask because there are people that are freaking hoarding them. That's a damn shame. That's a shame. And quite honestly, it pisses me off. It pisses me off because there are people like myself who have to go to work every day and be exposed. Be exposed every day. And still, when I get off of work, I take my ass home and I deal with being bored. I deal with having to talk to my child through video talk. Speak to my parents who are elderly through video chat. Do I like it? No, I don't. But could I possibly be a carrier? Yes, I could be. And so because of that reason, that's the reason why I'm going to follow the guidelines, because I do not want to be one of these people who have to bury their loved one because of this virus. And that's just the beginning of it. because they can't even bury their loved ones properly because of this virus. They can't even stand next to their loved one while they're dealing with this virus. You go through it by yourself. You go through it alone, by yourself. And when you're at the brink, at the end of it, where your body just cannot handle it anymore, you die alone. So who do you want to be? Do you want to be that person that's the cause of your family member or your friends contracting this virus because you didn't want to take it serious? You didn't want to follow the guidelines. You want to get online and believe these people that says, oh, this is not true. Oh, this has to do with 5G. Oh, they got all the excuses and all the shit all made up in their mind. They got it all figured out, right? You want to follow the guidelines, or you want to follow all these people who are pumping your head with all this nonsense, who is not going to be next to you while you're burying your loved one, or you're burying your friend, or one of your family members are burying you. It's time for us to wake up, you guys. It's time for us to wake up. And I want somebody to share this video with as many people as you can, because you know what? There are people who are using their platforms to spread the word. You don't have to be sick to get on this platform and beg people to follow the rules and beg people to follow the guidelines and the restrictions that's been set out for us. It's ridiculous for us to have to go out and get tickets because we won't follow the rules. And then you want to complain about it. I don't want to hear nobody complain about getting pulled over, or I got a ticket because I was outdoors during a certain time with no mask on. How you complain about it? Really? Doesn't really make sense. We are going to go into months and months and months and months of this if we cannot get it together. We're going to continue to see people suffer. We're going to continue to see people die if we do not get it together. And while we're sitting on our couches watching the news, watching Italy, watching Wuhan, watching New York, guess what? They're sitting on their couches watching us. Watching our numbers climb up. Because we're just now a month or so in to trying to get a hold and a grasp of this virus, and we're behind time. We're behind the curve on trying to get a hold of and a grasp of this virus. We're just now setting things in stone, setting things in policy, setting things, restrictions on our people, getting people to wear a mask, getting the mask manufactured and pushed out to the people so that there'll be enough for everybody to have a mask on, getting people to wear a bandana, a scarf, or anything around their face just to protect themselves from other people, from them. We're just now getting it. So as a people, we need to get it together, or else we're going to suffer. We're going to continuously suffer. We're going to continuously start seeing these videos pop up where people are begging and pleading for us to follow the rules so that they don't have to continue to bury their family members. Or it's going to take us to have to learn, because it's right in our front yard. We're burying our own people, burying our own family members, or they're burying you or me. So yes, this is not one of those videos where I get on here laughing, chuckling, doing reaction videos, doing story videos. This is not one of those videos. This one's serious. Please share this video with somebody, because you just might reach one. You guys have a good night.